NFL Network presents the Lexus Halftime Report.
Some big hits, a few big plays, a few big flags, a few field goals. Still waiting for our first touchdown, but it's been a fun 30 minutes so far. Baltimore leading the Chargers 6-3. Got a pair of Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin, LaDainian Tomlinson. Steve Smith will get there one day. I am Chris Rose. So, LT, we were excited to see what the rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson was bringing to the table in person. What did you see?
He actually played pretty good, I thought. Threw the ball pretty well. Showed that he has arm talent, throwing the ball inside the numbers. But if you look at here, he's taking what the defense is giving him right there. He's rolling out, hitting his tight ends. And I tell you what, guys, if the Ravens want to be able to score the football, they're going to have to open it up a little bit more. They can't just rely on rushing the football. They're going to have to let Lamar go a little bit.
But also, too, when they let it go, receivers have to catch the ball. One of the things that's interesting is you look at that catch that Crabtree had, and it's his second catch or his first reception in 2 weeks. That should never go on. If you bring in a guy through free agency, he expects to play. But even when they do throw the ball, he has to catch the ball as well.
We talk so much about about the LA Chargers offense and how balanced this team is. The Ravens have done a great job. They have played almost a perfect half of football, except the penalties by Jefferson at the end to give the Chargers a chance. Phillip Rivers in this offense, they have to get going. 72 total yards in the first half. That is total domination by that Ravens defense.
Fewest yards this year by the Chargers in the first half. By the way, the reason we went dark, Judith Hill is performing. You'll hear from her coming up after the break. Hey, everybody in Southern California is having car trouble. Phillip Rivers isn't any different. Brandon Carr with the INT on the first play of the game, and the Ravens D is dominated ever since.
All right, Chris, I heard that. That's pretty good.
It's not the critic who counts. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. Whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. Who strives valiantly. Who comes short again and again. Who spends himself in a worthy cause. Who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. His place will never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Week 16 of the NFL season continues tomorrow on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for the game in your area. Stream games on mobile with the NFL and Yahoo Sports apps.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Ravens lead the Chargers 6-3 at the break. Let's listen in live to Judith Hill performing here at the StubHub Center.
That is a song with a ring dong, ding dong, ding ding dong. Sweet silver bells hum, cares away. Christmas is here, bring it good cheer. Hum, we can bowl. Ding dong, that is a song. Hum, caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer. Hum, in the air. Oh, how they pound, oh, how they pound. Oh, feeling dead. Bring roses, Christmas is here.
From live music to the Music City, Nashville, Blaine Gabbert coming off the bench, replacing an injured Marcus Mariota. Touchdown pass to Michael Pruitt, his first career TD catch. Titans add a late pick six and beat Washington. They currently hold the 6th seed. Baltimore has to win to reclaim it. As far as notable games on Sunday, the Cowboys, Patriots, and Texans all win. They all clinch the division. Steelers and Saints could be a good one. And the Sunday nighter, Kansas City at Seattle. Playoff implications there as well. Steve Smith, what do you have your eye on there?
I'm looking at this Kansas City at Seattle. Ooh. Will they be able to stop the run? Kansas City is struggling in the run game, and this running back by committee is running all over the place, led by Chris Carson, who is balanced and does a fantastic job with Rashad Penny as well.
How about Texas and Eagles, guys? Texas have an opportunity to wrap up their division. It's going to be like a playoff game. I'm interested. I'm excited to see Deshaun Watson. I love watching the young man play, but he's going to get a test playing in Philly.
I got 5 eyes. I got 3 of the names. I got 5 eyes, 2 in my head, 3 in my name. And I'm going to put a few on that Cowboy game, that Cowboy and Buccaneers game. And I'll drop a few on that Steeler and Saint game. And we can talk all we want about what the Saints look like on the road. And get only scoring 13 points, about 15 points a game. At home, they're averaging 38 points a game. Yeah. The toughest place in the world to play is in New Orleans. And the Steelers have to go in there.
Steve Smith, in the pregame, you said you're not buying the Ravens' offense come playoff time if they make it. You buying it so far?
6 points.
6 points.
But you got to buy that defense. You got to buy that defense. I don't care where you
I buy that defense. I sell that
defense, and that gives that offense a chance.
Well, guys, keep in mind, the Chargers are moving into their new home for the 2020 season. The new LA Stadium at Hollywood Park seats 70,000. It can expand to 100,000 with a design that features the indoor-outdoor experience with a see-through roof, open-air sides, and 70,000-square-foot video board. Season ticket sales underway, so all you have to do is go to fightforla.com for more information. All right, coming up after a quick break, Lamar Jackson, Keenan Allen, the rest hit the field for the second half between the Chargers and the Ravens. Hold tight.
Thank you for watching the Lexus Halftime Report.